Hello listeners, welcome to the FBA, the Film Buffs Anonymous, so no film will be safe. I beat you again. My name is Eddie and I'm here with...
And I'm Chema.
Can you pronounce your name?
Chema. And we are here...
Our for this week will be Fuse Tea. Anytime you need something delicious, need a quick drink, a little pick-me-up, girlfriend just broke up with you, boyfriend just broke up with you, need to get a little happy, Fuse Tea, ladies and gentlemen, delicious.
That Fuse Tea really makes me want to coke.
By the same company.
Welcome to the Film Buffs Anonymous, where no film will be safe, and we're going to do a little... Our first co-review since we went video. We're going to go in the new Ridley Scott film, The Martian.
And I thought everyone loved it. Shockingly, you said you didn't?
I liked it. Didn't love it, but I did like it. Let's start with the positives first.
Positives? Effects were amazing.
The effects were very good. I will say that. I don't think it's on par with Interstellar or Gravity, but I do think they were very good, especially the space ones, because you know when they're in NASA or they're in Mars, you don't need a lot of effects. They're just barely. Mm-hmm. But I think the ones in space they're decent enough. Like they're over good.
You know, I thought they were on par with like Prometheus, Interstellar, Gravity. Actually, Gravity I thought wasn't that good with effects. Don't get me wrong, Gravity isn't bad. It's just I thought The Martian was much better with its effects. Because let's keep in mind, I mean, they actually the effects for Gravity, she was in an actual machine. Like, she was in real small rooms. Whereas Martian, he spent a good chunk of the film out.
Yeah.
The humor in this film was great.
I did like the humor, not so much with Matt Damon, but most with I think the one who's shining the humor was Donald Glover. Even if he was in the movie for like 5 to 6 minutes, I think he really shined in that.
Really?
Here's the thing. Do you want to jump on negatives now?
No. What about the hot stuff? When he has the radiation thing in there to keep him warm?
I will say this.
You think that was funny?
I will say this. The thing that made me laugh more in the movie was the credits.
Why?
Because the credits started and I Will Survive starts playing. And I thought that was freaking hilarious.
That was funny too.
I will say that. But
how did you not think Matt Damon was hilarious?
I don't want to talk about negatives now. I want to talk positives. Let's talk positives.
Yeah. Okay.
What else?
What else did I love?
Jeff Daniels was incredible in this movie.
Yeah. You know, I like that they avoided cliches in this movie.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was going to be like...
evil, you know.
Like, I thought he was going to be the kind of guy who was like, are we really going to spend this much money to save one guy?
Yeah.
No, he was like, no. I will take the rap. Let's try to get that rocket up there as quickly as we can. Yeah. I'll take the rap if anything happens, which he did.
Yeah. Also, Sean Bean was also great. He didn't die.
For once fucking once in his life.
He's had a good year. He didn't die in Pixels. He didn't die in this. He's been doing pretty good.
That's two Sean Bean characters that haven't had to die yet.
Yeah. I think Jessica Chastain was great. I was worried that I was gonna because of Interstellar, I was gonna be confusing it, but she shined. I think I forgot his name, but the guy who played Luis on Ant-Man. He plays Ramirez in this one, and he's the captain of the ship. He was dead serious. I mean, he had his moments, but completely different from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I think he was excellent.
I love the part where he even tells him, "Hey Ramirez, do me a favor. You got my life in your hands. Don't fucking flip." And he's like, "Shh, don't tell me what to do."
Don't tell me what to do. So
this movie was hilarious, and I mean, it was freakishly scientifically accurate.
Yeah, I heard that they actually went out of their way to contact NASA and everything. Actually, look, I have a story with this. My friend of mine, Roy, he spent a summer working as an intern on NASA, and apparently the people from the Martian came to NASA and they were like, okay, we're gonna take a picture of like a bunch of people, and then we're gonna Photoshop like the front five with Matt Damon and all of them. Yeah. And everyone were like, yeah, we're gonna do the picture, and he was like, yeah, I'm going, and they were like, no interns.
That's so.
So now they got now that picture pops in and he's not in it, but
that sucks.
But yeah, I think What else is good? The
humor, scientific accuracy, the direction, the pacing.
I think the pacing was great. I think the direction was also very good.
I mean, this is on par to me with Mad Max.
Nah.
I'm going to give it that because Mad Max wasn't funny.
No, but a movie doesn't have to be funny to be like. Yeah.
Now that has to be funny, but that adds to it.
Yeah, it definitely adds, but like, yeah.
I mean, to be honest though, I made a lot of jokes during Mad Max. I remember when I think I told you this, when he walks out, by the way, spoiler alert real quick.
Who hasn't seen Mad Max?
Yeah, being fair.
Yeah.
You know the part where he goes out into the sand when the sky's blue to go deal with the guys?
Yeah.
He walks out there, I remember looking at my cousin, I was like, you think the dark is your ally? You were merely adopted the dark. I was born into it, molded by it. And I timed it perfectly when he said blinding. Explosion happened. I was like, oh yes, little victory.
Nice.
Okay, so what negatives do you have?
As a person who read the book, or well, I audiobooked it. But by the way, this if you want to read the book, audiobook it because you actually get to hear what it would sound like if you had recorded like what it was you were going through. And I think it added a lot. I would say that as I heard the character from the book, I think Matt Damon was terribly miscast.
Really?
I think he did not have the humor chops for the character. I don't when he was doing the jokes. I remember thinking that for coming from him, that it was not believable. I think someone like Ryan Reynolds would have pulled his character way better. Matt Damon, when he tries to be funny, I just hear Matt Damon trying to be funny. I don't hear it genuine, and I didn't think it works. Humor that came from the book was hilarious, and when it came from Matt Damon, it just wasn't as funny. And it's not just because I had already heard the jokes. But it's also the delivery, the timing. I don't think he did the timing correctly. That's the thing. And comedy is all about timing. The one part where I do think that he pulled off the joke was when he said that Iron Man line.
Oh yeah.
I think that one did work. But other than that, I think Matt Damon was terribly miscast.
Okay, I know this isn't your whole argument, but I'm gonna crucify you for 1 second on this.
All right.
Green Lantern. You want funny Ryan Reynolds? You want him to put him in a role where he has to be funny and rely on simply his funny chops? Lantern.
Green Lantern.
And that's because I love DC.
Green Lantern was dead on arrival. Ryan Reynolds had nothing to do with it.
Ryan Reynolds was horribly miscast.
No, I mean he was. No. I mean he was, but it wasn't his fault. The movie was gonna suck no matter who.
Wait, okay, wait, Martian. Anyway, okay. Matt Damon was hilarious, man.
First of all, I don't think he was that hilarious, and second of all, I think Matt Damon has had enough flirting with the Oscars that I think someone else should have taken that opportunity. So someone like, say, Ryan Reynolds would have been great as his character. He would have pulled up the comedy. He would have put up the seriousness, and also most of the scenes would have been more bearable, if you're going to call it that. With that, I don't think he was bad. I just think that someone else could have done a way better job.
What about In Your Face, Neil Armstrong? Or like any of that stuff? Or like,
that line felt so out of place, really. I feel like Neil Armstrong is dead. Like, come on, man.
And
I don't know.
I make Hitler jokes all the time.
That line was not in the book, and I thought I didn't laugh at that scene, honestly.
I think it was a respectful homage, but at the same time, kind of way.
I think first of all, one of the funniest lines in the book was him saying, "Yes, I'm literally doing food. I'm literally creating life and food out of my own asshole." He didn't say that in the movie, and I was so pissed. Hell, the first line in the book is "I am fucked." Like that is the first line, and it wasn't in it. He's starting. He's like being all serious, and so when he started, he was being all serious. The funny moments came out very awkward. So I think it actually ruined the experience more than made it better. I would have actually preferred a movie that was more serious than funny. I enjoyed the comedy, but but when it came, it felt like, I got a place, at least for me.
I'll say this, okay, well, I'm going to disagree with you. Fuck it, why try to avoid it?
Yeah.
When we went to go watch the movie, everyone's reaction was uniform.
Yeah.
Everyone laughed their ass off. Everyone was scared. Everyone was freaking out. Everyone was happy. Like the audience, everyone in the damn theater, everyone's reactions were always uniform because of how strongly they presented what they were trying to do at each point.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people could feel helplessness with this guy. Like you understand, I kind of get how it sucks. Like literally. You can't get away. You can't do this. You can't do that. You felt for the poor guy. You felt for his character.
Yeah.
And the whole beginning of "I'm fucked." Yeah, that would have been a great way to start it. But the thing is that you need to introduce, hey, here's how we got to this point, because you needed the captain to feel an extreme
Yeah.
sense of remorse and guilt, and you needed the crew to be like, we need to go get our boy back.
Yeah. I mean, I do agree that some things are gonna get lost in translation. I never said that it needed to start with that line, but when you start a book, it's such a great kickoff. The movie needs to be at least on par with that. And I think, and what I did like the change at the beginning, I think that some things are because I always like when things start and like boom start, and it just boom shows you what's going on, and then slowly you start piecing it together. That's why I like the beginning of Ex Machina too much. You never needed like an explanation. You just started like, oh, this guy won. You don't know what he won, but you're just happy that this guy won, and slowly you get to see. What is he doing? What's happening? I don't want to compare it too much to other movies. I'm about to though. Another thing that I didn't like a lot were, sadly, the effects. After Gravity, I know a lot of people have problems with Gravity, but I've heard that most people have problems with their story. What I do love about Gravity are its effects because you actually feel like you're in space. The weight is there, the gravity. You can sense it, you can feel it. You feel nauseated after seeing it because you just think, my God, what has poor Sandy gone through all this movie? But in The Martian, I know I shouldn't compare. I shouldn't. But comparing those two effects, I could almost see the wires in The Martian. It didn't feel the weight was not the same of Gravity. And that movie came out 2 years ago. Effects should be better. They should be better. And while I know this movie has more story and more structure and more to it than Gravity did, because Gravity was more of an experience than an actual like story, film a story.
Gravity made kids not want to be astronauts.
No, it's true. You think Martian will make it astronauts?
You know, actually, I'd argue yes, because it's like, you know what? He can do it, I can. Like it's more of a triumph kind of thing. Versus Sandy, you know, was just pretty much, everyone's dead.
Well,
we're all dead.
Well, it made you feel, and that's what's
Technically,
important.
no one died in The Martian.
Technically, no one died. Well, yes.
And George Clooney died a horrible death in Gravity. So
yeah.
So you want?
Well, Shumpy got fired.
That's not death.
That's not death. It's a little of a job, but it's something. I'm not.
Oh, he retired to go golf with his children. Fuck. Actually, that might as well be death. Kids suck at golfing. Anyway, what would you score this?
I will score this a 7.6 out of 10. Matt Damon shits.
I'm gonna give this an 8.5. The only reason I can't give it a higher score, the only issue I have with this movie is the same issue I have with Interstellar, and it's that you can't jump in it. You can't jump in it if it's like
what?
if it's like 30 minutes into the movie and you see it on TV, you can't jump in it.
Well,
you need to start it from the very beginning.
I would argue that no one should jump into movies. They should watch them always from the beginning. But
oh no, like if Armageddon, if I happen to tune in on Armageddon and they're already recording the drillers, it's like yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I can miss the first half.
Yeah.
But Martian is too
exact.
It's too well put together.
Yeah, I will say that it is very well structured.
Like, it's like Prometheus. It's like even Inception, Interstellar. There are certain movies that are so well put together you can't jump in it. You need to watch it from the beginning because that's how good it is.
Yeah.
Not because you won't understand it or you won't remember it, but just because it's that good.
So final thoughts. Martian is pretty good.
I'd watch it again.
That's the thing. It's good. I mean, if it's on TV, I'll watch it again. I don't think, or at least don't hope, that Matt Damon would be nominated for this role. But then again, I thought the same about Sandy on Gravity, so might happen.
He might deserve it though.
I don't think he should win. I don't think his performance was that compelling.
I think I think he portrayed that character very well. Now, should he win the Oscar? I don't know, but nominated, I can really defend that. I can defend the nomination.
Maybe.
Now, winning the Oscar, that's a whole other fight.
Yeah, so that is our review for The Martian. We're gonna go up and do the actual show now.
Yes.
And we'll see you there.